Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome to Scottish Geeks. Now, as some of you may or may not know, Grand Theft Auto 5 has just recently had an update where some lovely new cars, well, two of them in fact, they're not even new, they're old cars, but they've got an upgrade. Yes, anyway. So I'm sitting here in my Karin Sultan sports car. It's a strawberry car, and we are going to take it to Benny's. Now, we could never take these to Benny's before, and I cannot drive to frickin' save myself. So we're going to take it into Benny's. Now, those of you who've played this game before know exactly what the Sultan offers to you, but let's go and see what kind of changes there are that can happen to a Sultan. Probably have to repair it. Yeah, I have to repair it because that fucked up there. Okay, so, as you can see, we've got the standard exceptionist, crappy things, you know, that you can usually do with the car. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm so excited for this kind of thing. I just really wanted to show this stuff off. So let's go for the full upgrade. So let's take a look at this car. First off, it's a really crappy red and orange colour. Now, for those of you who know me, purple is my thing. But we're not going to, you know, split hairs right now. We are just going to press that upgrade button. And already looking 1,000 times better. Still crappy red and orange, but look at that. Okay, this is no longer a sports car. This is now a fucking awesome sports car. So, you know, we could do the usual thing. We'll go for the race brakes, etc. But let's check out what the bumpers look like first off. Okay, now I can't access everything yet because I'm not that high a level, but I will be able to show you the different ones. So we've of course got the custom splitter, the classic RS bumper, sticker bomb splitter, which I think, you know, is funky in some cars, but I don't think it would work in this one very much. You've got the Drift RS bumper, the GT bumper, Street SPL bumper. It's quite pretty. We've got the Vented GT bumper. We have the race bumper. We have the C1 lip bumper. We have the custom splitter and canards. We have the Drift RS bumper and canards. My God, that's sexy. The RS evolved bumper. The Street SPL extended bumper, it just sticks right out. The Vented GT bumper extended, C2 loop bumper. There is just so many different things, but right now, I think I am going to go for the custom splitter. Let's see how that one looks. Okay, so now we're going to check out the rear bumpers. We've got the stock rear bumper, of course, which you would see on any of these kind of cars. With the classic RS rear bumper, which is the little sort of venti bits that I quite like. The Drift RS rear bumper. You get the clean cut bumper, the Bipu rear bumper, what the hell that is, but it kind of makes the car look like it's going forward slightly. The evolved RS evolved rear bumper with the diffusers on it. That's the word I was looking for, diffusers. We've got the GT rear bumper, the Street SPL rear bumper, the Vented GT rear bumper. Excuse me one second. And that's that for the rear bumpers. Now, as you can see, again, I need to get up to a certain level to unlock the rest of these. It won't take me long, but when I get there, I should have enough money to do everything. So I think I will go for the drift. Okay, so that's the bumpers. Now we've got the chassis. Okay, we've got the headlight trims. So what we've got here, we've got custom eyebrows, which is quite funky. The carbon eyebrows. I'm not a very big fan of the carbon stuff. We've got the basic headlight vents, primary colour light covers, which basically takes away our lights. I don't think I like that. Secondary colour light covers, carbon light covers. So I think I'll just go for the custom eyebrows, make my car look a little bit dopey. Now we've got fog lights as well. Again, I don't really see the point in these other than make the car look pretty. So we've got the rally fog lights and the carbon rally fog lights. Now, I don't see the point in those, so I'm not going to get any of those. So let's check out the roof scopes. We've got the roof vent and we have a carbon vent. I'll go for the roof vent, just on its own. Let's check out the doors. Now we can have the painted wind deflectors with the carbon wind deflectors or the window safety net. Now the window safety net is a new feature on it. I don't actually know what it does. Does it make the car look better? I have no idea, but do you know what? Fuck it, let's get them. I'll be changing the colours anyway soon. And the roll cage, another thing that is completely unnecessary, and it's mostly for aesthetic value. We've got the stock chassis, we've got the street half cage, which you can see in the back there. We have the dash dodger cage. We have the padded dash dodger cage. We have the full roll cage, which is, you know, insane. And the padded full roll cage. Now, again, we don't really need those, so I'm not going to bother with those. Okay, so let's check out the engine. Okay, the engine we can have, right, this is one of the newer features. Well, if any of you have ever been to Benny's before, you'll know this feature. We have the primary colour valves, secondary colour valve covers, polished valve colour covers, and the carbon valve covers. Now, again, I don't see why these are necessary, but I'm going to go for the primary colour because when I change the car to the colour that I want it, I think it'll look quite nice. So let's check out the cam covers now. We've got the primary colour cam belt cover, secondary colour cam belt cover, the polished cam belt cover, carbon cam belt cover, the black exposed veneer pulleys. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. There's a lot of things in here. So I'm going to go for the purple ones here, because purple is the colour I like to make everything. So let's check it out. Strut braces. You guys can look through these because I'm kind of trying to time this so I don't go over the time in these videos here. So we got the medium polished strut brace, the medium titanium, blah 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 blah. These are basically just for people who want to make things look pretty on the inside. I'm not too bothered with that, to be honest. But let's upgrade to level 4 on the engine. Okay, so we're going to check out the exhaust now. As you can see, the exhausts do come out from the front and sides of the car. So we've got a straight side exhaust, a slashed side exhaust, which is what I'm going to go for, because it's the only one I can afford, well, I can actually get until I reach level 52, which will be long now. And we've also got the twin short side exhaust, the twin straight side exhaust, and the big bore side exhaust. So they look quite funky. Don't want to put explosives on there. Okay, now let's check out the stock fenders here. We've got the secondary colour Archies. I kind of like the idea of doing that because of what I'm going to do with the car. We've also got the carbon Archies. Nah. We've got the bolt-on Archies, which just shows it's got rivets in it. Secondary colour, carbon, wide body arch extensions, just to make your car look a little bit wider. Okay, so we're going to go for the secondary colour Archies. That's fine with me. Okay, now let's check out the grille. Now we've got the stock grille, which I think looks fine as it is. Now we can remove the grille. We show the intercooler with the twin fans, the intercooler with a water sprayer, or the monster intercooler. I like it as is, so I'm leaving it as is. Now let's check out the hood. We can have the twin vented hood, the carbon vented hood, the carbon scooped hood, sorry, which I think looks quite funky, but apart from the fact that the colour, the carbon twin vented hood, the sticker bomb hood, no, power bulge hood, vented hood, scoped hood, showtime hood, so that shows off your engine in the inside. So I think I'm going to go for the twin vented hood on this one. The horn I will leave as is. The interior we will do another time. I'm just going to very quickly change the trim to my lovely bright purple trim design. Obviously, sunstrip. Nah. Yeah, we won't bother with that kind of thing just now. Now we're just looking at the exterior of the car. We can do the interior of a car another day. Lights, obviously, we're going to go for the xenon lights. The livery, we are... Ooh, let's see what we could have for livery. Actually, let's do a respray first. Okay, respray. Primary colour, we're going to go for a metallic black, right, with a pearlescent bright purple. Now, trust me on this one, it does look awesome. Okay, now for the secondary colour, we are going to go for another metallic here. We're going to go for a metallic, but we're going to go for a slightly different shade here. Let's see what looks good. Let's see. The chocolate brown that actually does not look too bad. But no, I can't do that. I can't do the chocolate brown. I need to have my beautiful purple. So I'm going to have that. Okay, so we're going to have the Spinnaker purple, or should we have the Midnight purple? Midnight purple, yeah, we're going to have Midnight purple. Okay, so that's that. So we are going to check out the livery here. So we've got the classic RS stripe. Doesn't seem to do anything. The RS Evolved stripe. We've got the white stripe, the blue power stripe, Street Drifter. Tells you what it's called, etc. It's actually quite pretty. We've also got the Redwood Racing. I don't think I like that kind of thing though. The yellow doesn't really go with it here. The Princess Robot Bubblegum. Isn't that lovely? Do you know what? It's all in purple, so let's go for that. Let's go for the Princess Robot Bubblegum car. And that looks good to me. Okay, the wheels I think are pretty much the way they should be. So let's check this out. So we've got a stock roof. We've got a roof spoiler, which is awesome. We have vortex generators. We have the carbon roof, etc, etc. So I'm going to go for the the vortex generators because I like the sound of that. It sounds very Doctor Who to me. Let's check out the skirts next. We have the black rubber mud flaps, the primary colour mud flaps, the secondary colour mud flaps, and the side skirt extensions. So I don't think we need any of those, to be honest with you. Spoilers we do need, so we're just going to go for a mid-level one, but let's check out the rest of them anyway. Painted classic RS wing, the mid-level GT wing, the short-lipped spoiler, which is actually quite funky, the extended lip spoiler, the bolt-on ducktail, the drag spoiler, stock car spoiler, the carbon RS wing, the rally spec RS wing, carbon wing, high-level GT wing, carbon wing type 2, the extreme downforce BGW, the muscle killer wing, the tarmac attack wing, and that's it. So I think I'm actually going to go for the short-lipped spoiler. It still does what it's supposed to do, and it's, you know, it doesn't take away from the aesthetics of the car. Suspension I will leave as is. Transmission, obviously it's going to be super transmission, so we can have a supercar version of this car. Let's put some turbo tuning on that. That's fantastic. The wheels, wheel type, we're going to go for some Benny's Originals, and I think we shall have the Hypnotics. Okay. And wheel colour obviously will be Midnight Purple. It doesn't really do much other than change the rim around it, but you know, it's just one of those things I like to do. Tyre design, we're going to have... Ooh, let's see. Let's just go for the standard atomic, and of course we make the bulletproof tyres. Okay. Don't need to change the tyre smoke or anything like that. Windows, of course, we'll just leave as is because we want people to see everything else. So there we go, that is that. So we're going to leave Benny's works just now. We are going to take this out for a quick spin just to see what it's like as it is now a supercar. And then we will be bringing the Banshee. That's right, you heard me guys, the Banshee will be making its appearance at Benny's garage very, very shortly. So let's just take a little run up this road here and see what we can do with this car. Boom! Straight into the post. Anyway, let's come back in a moment with the Banshee. So I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Okay folks, so as you can see we are back, and I have preemptively changed the colour of this car. So we have a lovely pearlescent black and bright purple with a nice silver colour on the stripe. And as you can see, it starts raining the minute you get your car resprayed, as is life, as is everything else. So let's go in here and see what can be done with the Banshee and Benny's. The Benny's Banshee! Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, so as you can see, Banshee as per standard with my little purple guy with my little drinks holder. I wonder if the drinks holder will remain. Anyway, let's press the upgrade button to turn it into the Banshee 900R. And now we have the Banshee 900R, and my cup is gone. The bastards stole my cup away from me. But already the car looks so much better, so much shinier. I don't know what it is about Benny's. They just do everything right. These guys are just amazing. So anyway, so we're going to upgrade our armour, obviously. Ooh, we can't upgrade armour all that way yet. Okay, fine. Let's upgrade the brakes to race brakes, and the bumpers. Let's check out the bumpers. Now we've got the stock front bumper, which by itself is actually already pretty awesome. The Banshee is quite a sexy car to begin with, but yeah. Anyway, so we've got the carbon front bumper, which we don't want. We have the bolt-on arches, which basically again puts bolts on the arches. The classic RS bumper, the drift RS bumper, which is actually quite nice looking, but not my kind of style. The GT bumper, that is a wide bumper by the looks of it. We also have the street SPL bumper, which doesn't really look much different. So I think we will go for the classic RS bumper. That's fine with us. Okay, so it's only those bumpers. Let's check it. Right, the engine block, again, we don't really need to bother with that kind of thing just now. It's just a personal choice, but let's go through them anyway. You've got primary valve colours, the secondary valve colours, the polished valve covers, and the carbon valve covers. None of which really bother me that much. Okay, the braces, blah 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 blah, whatever. Engine tuning, so we're going to go for the EMS upgrade level 4. which is quite... These are all very expensive things, you know, so if you do want to have one of these cars for yourself, please do bear that in mind, that it is quite an expensive thing to do. The exhaust, now, of course, we can't get everything here, but we can have a look. We have the dual exit exhaust, the race exhaust, the chrome tip exhaust, the twin carbon can, and the cannons. Now, the cannons would obviously be the one I want, but obviously can't get them just yet, but when I'm able to upgrade them to that, I will get that. So let's just go for the race exhausts to begin with. We don't want any explosives, so let's check out the fenders. So we've got the stock fenders, the rivetless rear arches, and the carbon rear arches. I actually quite like the stock fenders, so I'm going to leave the stock fenders as is. Now let's check out the hood. The hood on the Banshee is something that's always got a lot to do with it. So we've also got the vented hood, which has the triangular vents, which is usually found in the Zentorno. The carbon hood, which again is jet black, don't really want it, not really a big fan of the carbon things. I guess if you could get an all carbon car it might look quite funky, but you know, whatever. The bolt-on arches we've already got, so we don't really need to do anything with that, if that's a bolt-on wheel arches kind of thing. We've got the smooth hood, which is very nice actually. It's very sleek, very sexy. There's no actual vents in it apart from a slight line at the front. The twin filter hood, which to me just looks like someone stabbed my car. Twin filter with the arches, the exposed filters hood, exposed ram pipes, the chrome filter hood, and back to that. So I think, in personal, I just like the stock hood, I'll be honest with you. So we'll stick with the stock hood just now. Okay, so the horn we don't need to worry about. Interior, again, really don't have to worry about for the moment. Yeah, so dashboard, blah 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 blah, so we can have like anything really. We don't really have to bother with that kind of thing just now. We'll worry about that another time. Lights, obviously we will go to the xenon lights, which is $7,500, which basically just makes it a lot brighter when you're driving at night time. So the livery, let's see what we've got for the livery. So we've got the black 900R power stripe, which does nothing because my car's black anyway. We have the white stripe, which I don't really think it needs, you know. I mean, it's a nice enough car as it is. We've got Spotlight Racer graphics. Now that does look quite nice to me. It kind of looks like wings, doesn't it? But again, there's a lot more stuff in the car than I really wanted. Now some folk do like that sort of rally graphics kind of thing, and I'm not a big fan of them. We've got the black two-tone, which... I really don't know what that did. I don't think it does anything. The Bravado Raving Stripes, the Bravado Racing Drift Camel. So yeah, I'm going to leave my car as is in regards to livery. We've already got loss prevention with the plates, we don't bother with. We don't need to respray it, so let's check out the roof. So we've got the stock roof or no roof. Now personally, if you're going to be cruising about just in this for no reason other than just to cruise about, I would suggest having no roof, although I would say the car with the roof on it is quite nice as well. So I'm going to leave the roof on mine. I don't want to sell it, no, thank you very much. So let's check out the skirts in the car now. We've got the custom skirts, which just seems to extend it out a little bit into the wheel. We've got the low skirts, we have the street skirts, we have the sports skirts, and we have the carbon skirts. So I don't know, I kind of want the custom skirts. That's my choice anyway. For the spoiler, we don't really want to make too much of this car. So we've got a high level spoiler. Actually, there was something else I noticed in this. Now we can change the tailgate of the car because there's already a spoiler on the car. So if we change that to a smooth one, we could put our own spoiler on it. But we've got a bolted ducktail deck lid, which looks quite funky. Smooth carbon deck lid, the full carbon deck lid and panels. But we just kind of want the smooth one so that we can actually put on our spoiler without worrying about some strange thing sticking out of the back for no apparent reason. So of course we've got the high level spoiler, we've got the mid level spoiler, the drift wing, the high level GT wing. There's also an extreme downforce BGW, a tarmac attack wing, which to me just does not look right on this car at all. So I think we will go for the mid level spoiler on this particular car. Suspension will remain as it is. You've seen the tailgate thing. Transmission, we're going to go for a race transmission. Turbo, obviously we will put the turbo tuning on this car. The wheels, okay, we're going to go for a Benny's Originals. Now I do have one that I do kind of like for this car, so let's see if we can find them. Where did they go? A lot of chrome, and I like the lot of chrome one. I'm keeping that. But let's have a look through the rest anyway, just in the off chance. The Viking's actually pretty damn sweet, I would say, but not for what I want it for. We've got the triple spoke, the Faroe, Tiger style. Oh, actually, Tiger style. Maybe. Three wheeling. We've got the big bar. We've got the biohazard, and we've got waves, the lick, the spiralizer, the hypnotics, which are used for the other car, and psychedelic. And you know what? We're going full biohazard, and yeah, that's what I want. Biohazard, and we are going for a lovely shafter purple. Followed around with the outside. The tires, obviously, tire design. We don't need the white lines on it. We don't need the reds or the blue. We're just going to go for the atomic. We are going to go for the bulletproof tires. Tire smoking, etc. It can be done later on. Windows, I think on this one we can actually change, because I think they would do well to have really dark windows. So anyway, that's that. You guys, if you want to check out the interiors and things like that, you fairly can. You know you can. Fairly? What am I talking about? I don't know. Just one of those bloody things. But anyway, yes. Let's take a look around this car. Just see what there is to see. Now, as you can see, my car just looks damn sleek, damn sexy, and as you know from the Banshee, it is damn speedy as well. Get out of my way, man! I'm trying to drive here. So let's go for a little quick drive around here. Now guys, thank you so much for watching this Grand Theft Auto 5 video. This has basically just been about the update that has just happened today with the Banshee car, which you've seen in front of you right now. I'm so enthralled by these cars that I can't even think properly. I mean, they are just amazing. I'm just so pleased with everything about this car and everything about the other car as well. So guys, go and check it out. If you've got GTA 5 just now and you've got enough money to get these cars, please do go for it. And until next time guys, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you later, but until then, bye bye.